Benny, what's going on? I hope that you heal up good. So sorry to hear that you went through such a trauma like that. If you ever need anything, I'm here for you. I appreciate you tremendously, and I appreciate your support and joining the Reptile Army. I hope that you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Today, I'm going to show you guys the 4 largest species of snake in the world. So first I'm going to show you guys the African rock python. It's the longest and largest snake in Africa. And this guy is a little bitey still, you know, especially when he comes out of his cage. Just came out of the rack. Might even attempt to strike at me right now. So I just got to redirect his head. And what you want to do is just keep his focus off of you, you know, when you're handling these guys. And, you know, you should be able to tame him out no problem. He's really attracted to those lights. He's into that striking mode. But yeah, that's the Python Sabe, the largest snake in Africa. Like I said, if you really want to get to be able to handle these guys, make sure you get him on the run. Right now, he really doesn't want to be handled. You can tell, not moving. You know, got to move his head around. Keep him busy. Don't let him anchor down on you. Just gotta keep him busy, holding him up. You know, if you let him anchor down, and that's when he gets into the striking position, and he'll be able to strike a lot easier. But the more you move him, the more he won't. He will bite. If he does bite, you know, it's gonna be a shorter strike range. It's a longer strike range when he's anchored down. But yeah, just trying to reposition him. Show you guys the Python Sabe, African rock python, the longest and largest snake in Africa. So next I have my Burmese python. This girl is really gentle. She wasn't eating well for me in the beginning. She was only taken live, which was the pain. So everyone knows the Burmese python. Right now she has a full belly. Don't want to handle her too much, just trying to show her off for the video. But she's a morph of hypo and albino, so it makes the pearl. These guys are really nice. I never had the pearl before. I had the hypo, and you know, from my accident, I had to get rid of it. But I'm glad I'm getting back into the Burmese pythons and all the snakes, period. So yeah, this is the Burmese python, and they come from Asia. And one of the top 4 snakes. You know, a lot of these snakes could surpass the other, so it's not really can't say one snake gets bigger than the other, because then, you know, the African rock might not get as big as this girl. It all depends on food and, you know, a lot of factors, because there's been Burmese pythons that went over 20 feet. You know, I think the snake was Baby. What was the name of the snake? Baby or something like that. But yeah, went well over 20 feet. So you'll have a chance here and there to find a snake that gets bigger. So this is my green anaconda, the heaviest body snake in the world. They're from the boa family, so the rest of the snakes I'm going to show you today are the python family. And there's a few species in the anaconda family. There's the green anaconda and yellow anaconda. These snakes were, you know, known to be over 20 feet, but that doesn't happen too often. You know, it doesn't really, they only occasionally get over about 16 feet. You know, that's normal for them, 15, 16 feet. So I'm excited to raise up this girl. This is my first anaconda. I was super happy to get this girl. I think anybody would be happy to get. And these guys do poop a lot. These guys make a mess in the cage. She's currently only on birds, so those poops are not nice either. I'm trying to switch her over to rodents, but it's gonna be a little time. No rush. Just want to make sure that she's eating well. So I try to offer her, you know, every other meal to see if she'll take a rodent, but it's okay. She's on quails for now, it's fine, as long as she's eating. Yeah, look at the colors on the green anaconda. And let me see if I can show you guys the head without her. Show you on the move. That's the green anaconda, the heaviest bodied snake, and they're from South America. This is the one that everyone's scared about in like the movies and stuff. So she won't get that big, but she'll get big, like a heavy body. It's all depending on the diet, all that. So you can, you know, you can have a nice pet out of these guys. They're not for everybody, because in the beginning she was always trying to bite. They're little nippy babies when they're small. But if you handle them, you take time with these snakes, well, all animals, period. If you take time with them, you handle them, then you can get nice pets out of them. But if you got to get bit a few times to sometimes get to that point. All right, that's the green anaconda, the heaviest bodied snake, and they're from South America. So next I'm going to show you guys one of my most favorite snakes growing up as a kid. It's the longest snake, and it could be the largest as in body size, because they get to a, you know, long length. They get up to 20 feet plus, so they could get almost the same thickness as green anacondas, but it's not known. Those ones are really huge. Those ones are really record size animals that are as thick as anacondas get. This guy is nippy. He does like to bite. She, not he. And so I usually wear, you know, gloves, you know, handling this guy, just because I don't want to get bit too much, you know. I love these animals, but I'm not trying to get bit as often. It's the longest and largest snake in the world. Once you start handling this girl, she tends to tame down. Just gotta let her you gotta take a few bites. Make sure she's on the run. So this is the Python reticulatus. She might even give me a nibble right now. The longest snake in the world. And they come from Asia. So they come from Malaysia, Indonesia, like Borneo. That's where the snake is from. So Borneo is part of that area. And she might bite me right now. Don't bite me. If you can see the colors on this girl, man, this is one of the most nicest retics I've seen. It's these locality retics that make these beautiful snakes. You know, you could get these nice tamed down F3, F4, you know, generation retics, but the color on them, you know, they have nice colors, but nothing like the localities, I would say. It's a more pure blood. I can't call this one pure blood because it was crossed with two different localities. It was crossed with the Borneo Ambon mix. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite snakes. It's the most fun snake because, you know, I'm a real snake enthusiast. So I like to deal with the harder snakes, you know. It's more fun for me. Keeps me busy because I'm an amputee, you know, taking care of these guys and trying to spend time. Oh, look at the colors on that girl. Okay, see, now she's taming out. She had to bite me a few times just to take her out. She poops and musk everywhere. That's the worst with these ones. You know, my African rock, she still bites, but nothing like this one. This girl loves to bite. Oh. One thing that sucks is because I have this broken hand over here, so it doesn't work too well, but it makes a good snake hook. Yeah, I can imagine when this girl's bigger. Hopefully, you know, she calms down a lot more. But retics, they always tend to move. You know, they're never really in a calm position. They're not like the Burmese, even Anaconda. I would compare the Burmese Anaconda together, where they're really chill snakes that just chill out with you and hang out with you. The African rock tends to move a lot more. I mean, you know, occasionally just like to sit on my arm, but if I let that African rock stay for too long, it gets into a position to where it becomes a defensive, and it anchors down to my hand and starts striking if it anchors down, if it's calm in an area. But yeah, she pooped on me. Okay. Well guys, that was my 4 largest species of snake that I currently have. I won't get into the longest and largest sizes, of course. You know, that's not my plan. My plan is just to take care of these animals to the best of my ability, and you know, show them off to you guys, so you people that couldn't have them, that always dreamed about these, could see it through my channel. You know, as a kid, that was my dream. So that was my dream, to get these animals. Thank you guys for subscribing, and have a happy new year. This is my reptile army shirt I just got in. Looks pretty cool. Alright, thank you guys. And I'm also a member, official member of US ARC. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a video on that. And you know, we all should support them, because if I didn't have my reptiles, I don't know what I would do, you know. Keeps me busy. Due to me being an amputee, I, you know, have a lot of free time on my hands now, just because I'm doing just therapies and, you know, not working right now. So my reptiles are my life. You know, if somebody took them away from me, I don't know what I would do. So okay, thank you guys, appreciate it.